Hi there, I'm just back from Birmingham after attending the photography show. It's the first time I've attended since before the pandemic. The show is the largest trade fair in the UK, dedicated to video and photography, and it boasts over 250 exhibitors including Canon, Nikon, Sony, Fuji and Adobe. And while the UK market may not be large enough to warrant product launches at the show, it does offer a unique opportunity to witness the latest developments from all the major manufacturers. Moreover, it's a platform to discover smaller suppliers in the industry and their exciting innovations, making it a truly enriching experience. Canon had one of the largest stands, covering stills, video and printing. However, one of the interesting elements of their offering was the virtual reality section. 4 headsets allowed visitors to see VR footage shot using the Canon RF 5.2mm f2.8L dual fisheye lens. Now when the lens was released, I struggled to see a good use case for this unusual lens. However, I could understand the potential of this technology once the headset was on. Canon has already seen the footage used in training medical students to give ultrasounds to pregnant women, giving them a real in-the-room experience without subjecting a pregnant mother to a whole group of student doctors. I can also see the technology used in the property industry, either selling holidays for luxury resorts or as a tool for estate agents. It could easily be possible to let a client virtually walk around any of the rooms. The Canon rep has admitted that the technology was still in the early days, but alongside the headsets were 3 concept models showing how Canon thinks the future will develop.
Okay, so my name is Media and I am the product specialist for Canon UK. What we have here today is 3 concept products. So we have 2 stereoscopic lenses designed for APS-C cameras, and in the middle we have a compact camera that can actually do 180 VR. The way the 2 lenses are actually facing the front at the moment, that's how you get the 180 VR. You flip the side lens to the back and that will give you 2D 360, which is amazing. I mean, there is no other camera that can actually do that. You can do 8K 30 with it, you can do 4K 120, live streaming, but the amazing thing is the fact that it's very compact. I mean, these concept products potentially would be future products to expand our VR solution, because we currently have the dual fisheye lens, which is the 5.2mm stereoscopic lens. You can do 180 VR on the R6 Mark II, the R5 and the R5C, and hopefully these would be the future where we can have different solutions, different audiences at different price points. Excellent.
The show is an excellent opportunity to look at different camera manufacturers and see the latest cameras and lenses in the hand. The Sony A9 III, the first camera to feature a global shutter, was available to use. You can read one of my old blogs about what a global shutter is by clicking here. The global shutter is particularly beneficial for sport shooters who can avoid the rolling shutter effect. It was good to chat with the guys on the stand, but it's a wee bit of a shame that there wasn't something like a cricket net to see the global shutter in action. Similarly, I could see the latest camera from Fuji, the Fuji 100-6, not the V1, which seems to be breaking all records for sales. As with all Fuji cameras, it looks great, but that retro feel comes at the cost of under-the-fingers functional behaviour. I hope to try to get my hands on a Fuji 100-6 shortly to have a more extended use of it and see if I might change my mind. This Laowa 24mm T8 2x macro probe lens was one of the most interesting lenses on show. This is a lens for specialist video uses, allowing extreme close-ups with a cinematic experience. It comes with 3 different barrels, a direct view, a periscope view, and a unique 35-degree tilt view. Although at £8,500 for all 3 fittings, you either need a limitless wallet or a really good business case for this lens. Another great development on show was a monopod from Siri. When I'm shooting conferences or events, it's a real challenge balancing 2 cameras, one on a monopod and the other over my shoulder, and then adjusting the monopod height. I almost need an extra hand. Well, the SVM 145 and 165 tripod stroke monopods gets over this issue. I'll let Wu from Siri explain how the system works.
Hi, I'm Yu from Siri. So today we are here at the TPS I want to show you our brand new monopod. It has the name Series SVM 145. So it's the first monopod which you can adjust the height just with one hand. It works like this. You grab it like this and then twist, and you can adjust the height easy and fast like this. So another very interesting function of this one is you can use this quick release system to take off this plate on top and also on the bottom, so you can use the feet as a table pot or a mini pot, which can be adjusted like this because you have a ball head in it, so it's very flexible to use. All right, and there's also a bigger version of this monopod. It's called the SVM 165. So the bigger model can go up to 1.65 meters. And this is the smaller, which goes up to 1.45 meters. The maximum payload will be 10 kilos for this.
Another benefit of attending the photography show are the huge discounts from some of the major camera retailers. You can visit Wex, London Camera Exchange and Camera World all under one roof. I'm heading to Canada later this year, so I was looking for a lightweight, long zoom, and Canon's RF 100-500 f4.5 to f7.1 was reduced from its usual price of $2,939 to just $2,269. A considerable saving of £670 seems to be a bargain. However, just be careful. Once I got back to the hotel, I did a quick search and found it even cheaper through a grey market seller. At the price I eventually paid, I could buy a 1.4 times converter reduced by £130 from $579 to $449 at the show. With the converter I'm going to have a 700mm f10 lens, which should be really good for the bears I'm hoping to snap later in the year. I understand from several of the exhibitors that next year's photography and video show will be moving to a new location in London. And you never know, the move to the capital might mean that we see a few more product launches. The dates have already been announced as 8th to 11th of March 2025, but as yet there's no news on the actual location. The best way to learn more is to sign up for my newsletter by clicking here. I'd also love it if you would subscribe and share either at the bottom of the screen here or clicking here. My name is Rich Dyson from Edinburgh Photography Workshop, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Coffee Break Photography. Bye!